This episode of Destructoid is brought to you by Carbonite. Coming up on Destructoid, PAX East is this weekend, and we've got a little rundown of what you guys can expect to see. Free paper top hats and tribal tattoos for everyone right now on Destructoid.
Welcome to Destructoid. I'm Tara Long.
And I'm Max Scoville.
Happy
Thursday, Tara! Yes, your world is turned upside down because I said that thing to you.
Oh.
That's right, folks. I know we usually do a Friday live show, but this week I'm going to be at PAX East along with our producer Zach Miner and Rev3Games' senior VP of being a lovable chimney sweep who gets in all kinds of crazy madcap adventures, Anthony Carboni. So as you're watching this, there's a good chance that Zach and Anthony are actually on a plane right now, and I'm probably tearing my room apart looking for clean underwear to pack. The big thing is this. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be releasing a ton of videos straight from the show floor. You're going to want to make sure you're subscribed to both youtube.com/DTOID and youtube.com/Rev3Games because both channels are going to get flooded, but in a good way. Like when you
like with poon.
Yes, like when
Video
your house
game
party
poon.
is just flooded with poon.
Right.
Yeah, so now obviously PAX is primarily for fans, and because of this, a lot of the stuff that's on the floor is stuff that we, the gaming press, have already gotten a crack at because we are spoiled prima donnas. However, there's still a ton of stuff that's new to us as well. Word on the street is Colonial Marines, the new Aliens game, is going to be playable at the Sega booth. That's number 548 and 448.
Right. So as I said before, I will not be at PAX East this year because my illicit drug habit prevents me from traveling outside state lines. So I'm going to be relying on Max for all the juicy info. And to that end, I do have some questions that I'd like answered, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Specifically for Aliens Colonial Marines. Will the traditional tri-corner hat be available as Day 1 DLC? And keep in mind your answer will affect my purchasing decisions.
You know, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say absolutely yes, definitely. Actually, I don't think so. But I know the folks at Irrational Games are going to be passing out paper top hats to promote Bioshock Infinite. Now, the idea of a company giving out stupid hats to PAX attendees is nothing new, but apparently if you wear one of these dumb paper hats, you might win a chance to be in Bioshock Infinite. That's right, folks. Irrational Games employees are going to be walking the show floor and approaching people that they think look the part. They'll also be on the lookout for people in Bioshock cosplay attire. So, you know, bust out them hoop skirts, ladies and gentlemen, because you might get a chance to be in Bioshock Infinite or something. But hey, speaking of stupid hats, Ubisoft apparently decided that stupid hats were not enough, and they're going to be giving away free haircuts to promote Far Cry 3. Now, obviously, Far Cry 3 is rad, and I'm very, very stoked to check it out. I believe the multiplayer is going to be playable to the public, and I highly recommend that everyone check it out. That's over at booth 824 and 836. We're going to have a video of that up ASAP, but let's get back to the haircuts. Now, instead of giving out free t-shirts or keychains like normal swag, Ubisoft decided to up the ante, and at their booth, they're giving you a free mohawk, just like the game's villain. But wait, there's more. A select number of prospective Far Cry fans will get the chance for a free tattoo. A free tribal tattoo.
Might be time to change your look, Max.
Yeah, Tara, what do you think of guys who have mohawks and tribal tattoos?
I can't get enough of them.
Really now?
To murder.
Oh, don't do it, guys. That's one of those things.
You with the tribal
know
tattoo.
How you had to talk your mom into letting you go to PAX East, and then if you show up and you got like a tribal tattoo and a mohawk, she'll probably yell at you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think that's the dumbest thing in the world.
It's pretty dumb.
If I see anybody with a mohawk and a tribal tattoo who's not super ripped like most guys like that are, I will start a fight with that guy.
What if they did it first before it became cool at PAX East?
That's gonna be weird. They'd be like, hey, cool Far Cry cosplay, man. He's like, huh?
I guess there are really no winners in that equation.
So anyway, the guys over at Twisted Pixel are announcing a new game, and in spite of the fact that I'm like actually literally super best friends with their CEO, Mike Wilford, I still don't know any secrets. Mike, call me, please. I want to hang out.
Wow.
But anyway, if you're at PAX, you should check out the Twisted Pixel booth. They're going to have contests and prizes, and they're all really nice people, and their previous games like Missplosion Man and The Gunstringer are pretty rad, so chances are their new game will be too. I will probably be over there trying to get Mike to pay attention to me. Mike. Hello,
Show some
Mike.
leg.
Another game that's going to be shown off is War of the Roses, the upcoming medieval action game, which is basically Battlefield 3 except set in 15th century England. It's large-scale, team-based melee combat with swords and shit. I feel like realistic medieval games usually try to target the RPG or RTS crowd, but this one seems to be going more for the competitive action demographic, which is a ballsy thing to attempt when your game doesn't have any guns in it. That'll be at Paradox Interactive's booth, number 368.
I hear War of the Roses has face stabbing in it, and so I'd like to hear more about the face stabbing, if if that's okay.
Tara, you can trust me to find out more about face stabbing, because that's the thing that I very personally care about in games.
Sure, sure.
You know, with a name like War of the Roses, you really do need to have some face stabbing.
Oh, yeah,
in there.
yeah.
They should have called it War of the Face Stabbing.
I want to know the degree of face stabbing.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure there are many degrees. Anyway, currently one of my favorite games on the PlayStation Vita is Tales from Space: Mutant Blobs Attack, so I'm actually really excited for Drinkbox Studios' latest offering, Guacamelee. The game has you playing as a luchador and beating people up, and it looks really cool. And also, I think that you fight a giant rooster, so that's cool. That is at booth 664, which is part of the Indie Mega Booth, which is made up of several smaller booths that are housing 16 different indie developers. Other games that are going to be shown at the Mega Booth include Super Time Force, Bit Trip Runner 2, Monaco, and Joe Danger the Movie.
Bit Trip Runner 2, I will be sad to miss, though I'm sure Jonathan Holmes will make some zany video about it. Also, Jet Set Radio, they're going to be showing off at the Sega booth along with Sonic 4 Episode 2, which I'm half excited for and kind of half dreading at the same time. There are also going to be a few games playable at PAX East this year that I've already checked out, including Rock Band Blitz, which we just did a video on the other day, but this will be like the first time it's actually playable to the public. Also, Borderlands 2, again, we did 3 videos of that this week, and of course, Max Payne 3, we did 2 videos on. We are killing it, you guys. So yeah, lots of cool stuff to see. Obviously, video games are the only thing at PAX. There's probably gonna be all sorts of crazy cosplay, probably some really interesting panels, I'm guessing, and most importantly, parties with lots and lots of booze, because that's how we roll. Destructoid is actually going to be teaming up with Namco Bandai to host a party of our own. The Namco Bandai Games presents Shifty Look Cross Destructoid Chicken and Waffles Party. That is the full title. That's going to be on Friday, April 6th from 7 to 9:30 p.m. in the Weston Commonwealth Ballroom. The party is all ages, so that means unfortunately there will not be alcohol, but chicken and waffles should more than make up for that, and if not, then there's free swag, and you get to play Rocket Fox on the iPad before it releases.
Rocket Fox.
Which is reason enough. So if you guys want to attend, be sure to stop by the event page on Facebook and RSVP since room is filling up fast. There's no guarantee you'll get in though, because, you know, chicken and waffles. I
have no idea what the thing. I just shot an email. I was like, I want to go to the chicken waffle party, and they were like, oh, you work here. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the deal is.
Speaking of chicken and waffles, today's sponsor has nothing to do with chicken and waffles, but I'm going to thank them anyway because they make our show happen, and without it, I would not be able to sustain my strict chicken and waffle diet, which is very important to my well-being. Carbonite protects your pictures and other files from a computer crash, fire, theft, accidental deletion, basically any disaster that could happen ever, by automatically and continually backing up your files and keeping them safe and secure off-site so you never have to remember to back up again. Whether you have 1, 2, maybe even several computers at your home or small business, Carbonite is simply the better backup plan. Over 1 million customers trust Carbonite to protect their files with plans starting at only $59 a year. You can start your free trial at Carbonite.com with the offer code DESTRUCTOID, and you'll get 2 bonus months if you decide to buy. Again, that's Carbonite.com, and the offer code for 2 bonus months is DESTRUCTOID. Back to the show. So we've covered a lot of stuff that's going to be at this year's PAX East, but this is still just like a teeny tiny sampling of everything that's going to be there. So if you are lucky enough to go, just don't worry about it, man. Just have fun. Don't worry about seeing everything and getting everything in. It's all about the experience. And if you're not going, which is probably most of you, then do not worry, because Zach and Max and Anthony will all be working super hard this weekend to bring you guys enough content so that you don't feel like you missed any of it. So yeah, as I mentioned, we've already got some videos up on Borderlands 2, Max Payne 3, and Rock Band Blitz, but there's going to be way more up on youtube.com/DTOID and youtube.com/Rev3Games. So make sure you're subscribed to both channels so you don't miss anything.
Absolutely. No, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have fun. I'm working a lot, just doing the thing with the microphones and talking and stuff, but I'm excited about it. It'll be cool. And of course, Destructoid.com is going to be posting lots and lots of PAX stuff all weekend long. And don't forget, we are giving away 5 copies of Alan Wake for PC over on Rev3Games. All you need to do is subscribe to that channel and leave a comment on the contest video. And as always, you can follow the show on Twitter to keep up to date. That's at DTOID Show. I'm at Max Scoville, and Tara is at Tara Longest. And if you really want to keep tabs on who's doing what at PAX, I would recommend following at Zach Miner and at A Carboni. And if you see me on the floor, or any of us, if you see Tara on the floor, it's probably not Tara. It's probably someone cosplaying as Tara.
Yeah.
But if you see us on the floor, come and say hi. We're friendly. I like meeting people. So hope to see
will
you
be
guys around.
sending you antagonizing tweets all weekend. Will
She
be my
will.
plan. As sad as I am about missing PAX East, I have to say I'm excited about the prospect of sleeping in, which is something that you won't get to do.
Sleeping in what? A comfortable hotel bed, like I will be?
Oh yeah? Sleeping until noon?
All right, fair enough. I'll see you guys at PAX. Have fun.